It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Trevor Hoerner makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Trevor Hoerner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Trevor Hoerner has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now for Cleveland, Rajai Davis. He's 0 for 1.
Center fielder, Rajai Davis.
Striding in for the Indians, Trevor Hoerner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Trevor Hoerner.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Trevor
Hoerner.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chu has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Trevor Hoerner. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here, and the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Hoerner, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away, and a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Nick Goody claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs.
MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Trevor Hoerner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in, Trevor Hoerner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-2 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Hoerner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know.
Striding into the box, Trevor Hoerner.
Second baseman, Trevor Hoerner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So coming to the plate, Trevor Hoerner. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Trevor Hoerner.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Cleveland with a division leading 60th team win this year.
Major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball. Stepping in, Trevor Hoerner. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 down. So digging in now, Trevor Hoerner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In the air out toward right field. Polanco giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. Ready now, Trevor Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Go down 1-2. Now batting, Trevor Horner. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey,
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run, and good for him. Trevor Horner has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one. Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Pittsburgh used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jameson Taillon earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tuesday night baseball now. Standing in, Trevor Horner. He went deep in the contest last night. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. And the run is in to score from second, and he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Here's Rajay Davis now. His previous history with Trevor Williams, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. 1 and 2. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a. Digging in for his second at bat, Trevor Horner. He reached on a single in his first try. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. Solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Horner already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Horner. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. ready to take his hacks again. Trevor Horner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Strike taken to throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he will thankfully make it back to second, as he almost got caught out there.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready with the 0-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Cleveland Indians used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. First open for business in 19. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Horner. He went deep last night twice.
Trevor Horner.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Saunders is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now in the box, Trevor Horner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there, staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able.
Number 13, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Horner. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Horner.
He's set, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. At the plate, Trevor Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevor
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was...
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Horner. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Indians leave one. They're still in.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Carlos Carrasco.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Matt Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Barton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Trevor Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Aducci is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlight. Settling in now, Trevor Horner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Horner.
He's set. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this.
MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Hoerner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready now. The pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Standing in, Trevor Hoerner.
Second baseman, Trevor Hoerner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodrum has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Trevor Hoerner, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Trevor Hoerner.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Adducci has it in his tracks. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Hoerner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hoerner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Goodrum is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tribe crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Josh Tomlin records the victory, his 13th of the year. Andrew Miller records the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Tigers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Tomlin. His record is now 13-2. Credit the save to Andrew Miller, his 37th. The loss goes to Travis Wood. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Daniel Norris will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Coming on lefty Daniel Norris, I really like this guy. Good fastball, 93 to 96 with late life. Good overhand spike curveball that when it's on, he'll throw it for strikes. His changeup is on the improve.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Trevor Hoerner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Mejia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Hoerner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the outside.
So standing in, Trevor Hoerner, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Barton moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now at the plate, Trevor Hoerner, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch. A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a three-game tilt.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Number 11 looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98.
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early.
At the plate, Trevor Hoerner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Trevor Hoerner.
0-1 the count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Hoerner.
Second baseman, Trevor Hoerner.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler's on his horse. And he makes the catch in the corner. Into the box, Trevor Hoerner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Drives it the other way to deep right. Kepler ranging back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Minnesota took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. James Paxton gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For a ball game tonight.
Now from the land. In now, Trevor Horner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out. Digging in now, Trevor Horner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down. So stepping in, Trevor Horner.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
This is line to left. Granite is there, and he'll make the catch. Now at the plate, Trevor Horner.
Second baseman, Trevor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the... Digging in, Trevor Horner. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just in.
Left fielder number 23.
At the plate, Trevor Horner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Trevor Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevor Horner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Buxton waits on it, makes the play, one away. Striding in to start the ninth, Trevor Horner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Number 11, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Gordon comes on now, and he has it one down. Stepping in, Trevor Hoerner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trevor Hoerner.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Digging in once again, Trevor Hoerner. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Bonifacio is over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box now, Trevor Hoerner, runner in scoring position with two guns.
Hoerner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Burns on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
You're here.
And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after.
So striding forward now, Trevor Horner.
Second baseman, Trevor Horner.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ready once again, Trevor Horner. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out.
So striding in, Trevor Horner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
12-6 the final tally here. Kansas City put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jason Hamill earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Salazar.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little perverse fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Back now live as we count down to the start. Into the box now, Trevor Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Echeverria on at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. In now for Cleveland, Trevor Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevor Horner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. In time to first, and there are two away. Striding in for the Indians, Trevor Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind.
Striding in, Trevor Horner.
Second baseman.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Chisenhall leads off first with one away. High in the air out to Center field. Bradley is there. And he